Hey guys, well, Microsoft just did something rather interesting. They just laid off about 6,000 people. One of those people was the director of AI at Microsoft, which is a pretty big deal. Like, the director of the entire AI team at Microsoft just got fired, which is really, really interesting. So we're going to go ahead and cover it in today's video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and look at this article by Information Week. Microsoft lays off 6,000 people, including their director of AI. So Gabriella, Microsoft's former director of AI, took to social media to announce that she was laid off along with several thousand employees. So they did this on Tuesday, and they basically laid off about 3% of its global workforce, and it also included the company's director of AI. So that's weird. So basically, the person went ahead and went on LinkedIn and to share the news. Basically, bittersweet news to share. I was impacted by Microsoft's latest rounds of layoffs. Was I expecting it? Maybe. These days, no matter how hard you work, how much you advocate for your company, or how much visibility you bring, none of that makes you immune to restructuring. She wrote. Such a high-level impact at the AI department shocked many commenters, considering Microsoft has poured billions of dollars into its AI ambitions, including $80 billion earmarked for AI initiatives in 2025 alone. Quote, if they are willing to cut the director of AI, what hope do any of us have? One Reddit commenter asked. Microsoft posted strong financial results in its most recent quarter, so it's not even necessarily like they were like losing money, but even as revenues rise, companies are looking to offset huge capital outlays for emerging technologies like Gen AI, yada yada, economic uncertainty, blah blah blah. So moral of the story, they fired the director of AI. Now this article goes into more economic details, but I feel like there is a little bit more of a detail to be had here, in my opinion. And it's the fact that Microsoft's AI initiatives have kind of sucked. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, Microsoft is a very big proponent of the company OpenAI. They've invested a lot in OpenAI. They use a lot of OpenAI's technologies. In fact, Microsoft Copilot is just an OpenAI model, but with a different coat of paint. It's just ChatGPT. The thing is Microsoft has spent so much money trying to pour AI into a lot of different products and tool sets, it's gotten to a point where, to be honest with you, none of their AI promises have really been fulfilled. Like, Copilot isn't anything spectacular. It doesn't integrate with Windows that well. It is being shoved into absolutely everything, including Office, Outlook, literally everything. And does it provide much of a net benefit? No. I don't even think companies are really using Copilot, even though that's one of the biggest markets Microsoft is trying to push Copilot to, is companies. Now, admittedly, Copilot isn't Microsoft's only AI venture. They have a lot of different AI ventures. They have the Azure OpenAI services, but that falls more under the Azure earmark, not really the AI department, I wouldn't say, because it's not something that's really Microsoft original. Azure AI services is basically Microsoft reselling other companies' AI platforms like OpenAI or Anthropic or whatever under the Azure billing system. So basically, you could have a billing contract with Microsoft for Azure cloud services, and with that, you could also use like OpenAI or Anthropic or DeepSeek or whatever you want, and pay for it all in one bill. That's kind of the whole idea. So even that's not necessarily original. It's just reselling other AI services or running it in a data center. It's not anything strictly original coming from Microsoft. Microsoft's original product is Copilot, if you could call it original. It's not a custom model, it's just OpenAI, but with a fresh coat of paint and integrations into a few platforms. But again, their integrations just aren't that good. I feel like the thing that needs to be understood here with this person getting laid off is, quite honestly, Microsoft's AI efforts have kind of sucked. They haven't given a good name for themselves in terms of AI. The only thing they have going for them that I think is a genuine thing is their Azure AI services, the Azure OpenAI services, and even that isn't really an original product coming from them. Copilot just isn't useful. It's just not. Microsoft tries to streamline it into all of their products. It comes with Windows 11 by default, even the enterprise variants. It comes with Office now. It comes with everything. It comes with Home Office. It comes with Enterprise Office. It doesn't matter where you are. There's Copilot now. But is it useful? No. In my opinion, honestly, no. It's not that useful. I see where Microsoft's trying to go with it. They're trying to make one central AI for all of your work and all of your Microsoft products, but it's just not that good. It's not that well built. It's not that well integrated. Heck, if you don't update, by default, Copilot on Windows comes as a web app. There's an actual app that you can get for it, but by default it comes as a web app, and it's so bad. The user experience is really not that good. It's not cohesive, in my opinion. And there's also that entire thing that happened with Copilot recall, the Copilot Plus recall thing, and how much of a security disaster that was. So, again, like I said, Microsoft's AI efforts, in my opinion, have just kind of sucked lately. And I feel like that puts into a little bit of perspective as to why the AI director of all people got fired. I think part of it is just because Microsoft and AI have kind of sucked recently. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not saying it's this person's fault. I'm not trying to throw shade at this person. But what I am saying is, admittedly, Microsoft is probably trying to rethink about how they're approaching the whole thing, seeing as that their approach just kind of hasn't been working. Just being honest, it just hasn't really been working. But who knows? I guess we'll see as time goes on what Microsoft does with the AI industry, or maybe we'll see if they might try to roll it back a little bit. They might. I honestly am not really sure where Microsoft is going to go with the whole AI thing. So we're just going to have to see with time. That is about it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care, you guys, and remember to stay safe out there.